Walking past some of the Fords here at the Ford Ancient Restored Machinery Show, or Farm Show, Morrow, Ohio. Just past the 600, headed over here, some Fords and diesels. Looks like a twin set of Fords and diesels. That one's a Fordson Major. A little bit of an upgrade. They're getting bigger. 7610. A mighty tractor in its day. And then the huge 9600. Got his wheel weights on. He's probably going to be in the pulling competition later. Down to a nicely restored Ford 4000. There was a 2N here just a minute ago, but I believe he drove away. A few more Fords here in the sea of green and red. Nice to see some variety in the Fords. The 600s. We go on by I think that's an 8N. It helps me when they're labeled. I'm not an expert on the Ford series, but very nice tractors, very similar to my Massey Ferguson 35 in size and design. There's fun for everyone at the farm show. Got it. Going down through the stationary engines, the hit and miss engines here. Very impressive. Single cylinder, external valve train. Pretty amazing. Looks like this one comes with an outhouse. For purposes of the show, they run these on propane. Very nice fuel for this. This one has something interesting, an external flow radiator. Its cooling system is a radiator. Dribbles the water down through the screen externally for evaporative cooling. Very interesting design. Not state of the art today.
Well, this is a 1937 Model A, driven from, not driven here, but driven by Reuben Mobley, and driven up around the Martinsville, Blanchester area.
Just a sample of the tractor parade.
'43 John Deere B, driven by Caitlin Robley from Loveland. Her passenger is pulling a tractor or pulling a Cub Cadet cart in.
Here come a couple of small garden tractor pullers, Cub Cadets.
They're really interested in everything we do. They know the steam engine, and hope they'll be out here with us for many years to come.
An Oliver 66, very popular with the collectors. Followed by a couple of John Deeres. Sometimes you need a tow. Lucky to have a big Indianapolis Moline nearby. I'm always going to pick out the International Harvesters in this sea of green. A couple of nice Farmall Bs. A 60 John Deere and a B, probably another B, yep. A lot of John Deere Bs here, horizontal cylinders, a rare case, nice Ford 4000. Not sure why it wasn't up in Ford Row. There's a Super M, upgraded from my Farmall M. Pretty impressive tractor. I think it had about 10 more horsepower. Back in the sea of green. Oh, there goes a nice H. Under its own power, a 1949 H. Back into the sea of green. Coming up on a Massey Ferguson. You don't see too many Massey Fergusons here. That's a 95. You certainly don't see many 95s anywhere in the world today. Follow that with a John Deere General Purpose. Couple of crawlers over here. The Caterpillar. Very handy if you want to destroy your yard. Cat 15 right here. Beautiful. Sea of green. John Deere 60. And then we come to a cockshit. Not something you see every day if you don't go to tractor shows. But here's a row of cockshits. A 50, a 550, little 35 Black Hawk, and then a co-op. These get rarer and rarer as you move down through here. Two more cockshits, a 35 and a 30. I don't think any of these are being used in the field anymore, but great to see them. Got the newest tractor in the place, 6105E. Excellent cab tractor, air conditioned, heated, over 100 horsepower. And here's the pulling sled. If anyone doesn't know how a pulling sled works, the weight sits over the skid. When the weight's all the way over that skid, it's at its maximum force to pull. The weight starts out back here over the wheels. This seems to be driven by the only guy at the show older than me. But the weight box is right here. You can put thousands of pounds of weight in that. When it's over the tires, you start. As you move forward, the chain drive mechanism goes through gear reduction and pulls this weight up the rails. So more and more of it proportionally is on the skid. As we get up here to the very top, it's all the way up. Maximum force. Should have stopped the tractor by now if you don't want to run off the end of the course. So hopefully we'll see some pulling later. But that's a quick rundown on how a pulling skid works. Got a Farmall F20 running a belt drive to the corn processor. Stalks go in, cobs come out. Belt drive hay baler. Run that belt over here to this Oliver Balemaster. Making square bales. Stacking them up. Another mechanical engineer's dream. Yourself an antique tractor enthusiast? if you don't have a belt drive. It's PTO powered, but that's all right.